Hey friends, let's jump straight in. Let me play the intro, then we'll break it down. So we're just starting on this E power chord, play it 2 times, then go back 2 frets to the D power chord 2 times, jump to a G power chord 2 times, to the C power chord 2 times, back to the E 2 times, to the D 2 times, then we're going to play E once, back to C, to G, to D 2 times. Then we're going to repeat that all again. Back to the E 2 times, D 2 times, G 2 times, C 2 times. Back to the E 2 times, D 2 times, then E again once, C, G, then just play the D once. Then we're going to play the open E and 7th fret on the A. And that's our intro there, and that's also our chorus. So we're starting on the E power chord, play it 3 times and slide down on the 3rd one. Then we're going to a B power chord and we're going to play it high on the neck because we want to do the slide down again 3 times. Back to the E, the same. Then we go to the low B, play it 3 times. Open A, do a downer palm mute. Back to the B 2 times, to the D. Then we're going to a C power chord, play that 3 times, to a D power chord. And then we're going to palm mute here on the E 4 times, then go to E5 on the A 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, come up to G, play 2 palm mutes and an off, A do the same, 2 palm mutes off, and then go to the D, hold for a bar. Then we're repeating that all again, the E, to the B, to the E, to our B with our A, to the D, back to the C, to the D. Now it's going to change here. We're going to do the E power chord, 4 palm mutes again. The 2 and 5s are the same, 4 palm mutes. Then go to G, do 4 palm mutes. A 4 palm mutes. Then go to A5D, do 4 palm mutes. To C, 4 palm mutes. And then just finish on the D and hold for 2 bars. And they're all the parts of the verse. So our chorus is exactly the same as our intro, it's just the last chord that's going to change. So still the E to the D, G to C, back to the E, D, E, C, G, D, D, repeat, E, D, G, C, E again, D, E, C, G, play the D once. Now for this last chord, just play the E power chord, but include the open E string. And that's the only difference there, and that's all the parts of the chorus. Then for our verse, it's all exactly the same except for our last run up. We're going to use the same chord, so we still do the E, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 2 and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when we get to the G, we're going to do mute, mute, off. A the same, mute, mute, off. Our 2 on the A5 on the D, mute, mute, off. To C, mute, mute, off. And to the D. So all the rest stays exactly the same, it's just that last little run there, and that's all the parts to the second verse. From there we go back to the chorus, and that's all exactly the same. So we'll have a look at our solo rhythm, and we'll do our solo at the end. At the very start we're going to play the D 2 times, on the second time slide up to the E. Then we're just going back to the E power chord, and we're going to repeat this part 4 times. So 3 palm mutes, go to a B, play the B 2 times with the down up and palm mute, to a C power chord, 3 palm mutes, to the G power chord. Then just play second fret on the E, and we do that 4 times. So 4 times there, then we just go into the C power chord, and we're just going to palm mute 8th notes for a bar, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and back to the B, do the same, and 3 and 4 and back to the C, same, then come up to the D, and we're going to do another bar there, 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's the solo rhythm, and we'll do our solo at the end. Then we have our bridge, and let me just talk you through that. It's pretty easy. We're just going to play the D chord, hold for a bar. Do that again, and again. Then just hold for 2. Then we've got this little run, A, 5, 7, D, 4, 5. Go back to the A power chord. Play A again, 3rd fret E, to a B, to the C, to the D. So from the run, and that's our bridge there. So then we have our outro chorus, and again let me talk you through that, because it's basically the same as all our other choruses. We have the E to the D, G to C, back to the E, D, and E, C, G, D, D. This time do it 4 times through, then the 5th time do it exactly the same. And just play the D once. Then to finish off we have the B 2 times, power chord, C power chord 2 times, D power chord 2 times, and then just the E power chord, high E, to the low E there. And they're all the rhythm parts. Now let's have a look at the solos. So we're just starting on the G, bend on 14, so bend and release, to 12, then bend 17 on the B, then just play 17, jump to the E, 14, 15, then do a hammer on and pull off 14 and 15, 14, hammer on to 15, pull off, back to 17, B, 15, 13, 12, 14, G. Then we're going to do the bend on 14G again, back to 12, bend the 17B, Then on the E this time, 14, 15, 17, and then go back to 15, hammer onto 17, pull off to 15, pull off to 14. 15 on the B. Then we're going to bend 14 on the E, bend and release. 12 to B, 15 bend. Then we have this little run here, E string, 12, 15, 12, B, 15, E, 15, back to B, 15, E, 12, jump back to the B, 15, pull off to 12, bend 14, G, play 12, B, 12, E, back to B, 15, pull off to 12, bend 14, bend and release, pull off to 12, and play 14. Then we're just bending the 14 again on the G, bend and release, back to 12, bend the 17B. Then we have this little run to finish, E, 14, 15, 17, 15, 14, then go to B, 15, G, 14, back to the B, 17, 15, E, 14, back to B, 17, E, 14, 15, 17, 15, 14, back to the B, 17, 15, and finish on 17 on the G there. And that's the main solo there. Now let's have a look at the outro solo. So we're just playing E, 15, 14, 15, then we're doing these octave chords. We're going to have 17 on the D, 20 on the B, and we do down, up, and then we do it down again and slide back to 16 and 19 and do the same. Down, up, play it again, slide back to 14 and 17, do that again. 14, up, down, slide back to 12 and 15, do that again, and then just slide back up to 14 and 17 and play it again, and we do that 3 times. Now the last time through we do it all exactly the same, to the 17 and 20, 16 and 19, back to 14 and 17, back to 12 and 15, and then just play the 12 and 15 again. We're not sliding back up. And there are all the parts there. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed Cherokee Guitar Lesson by Europe. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you love your rock, glam and metal, jump onto my YouTube channel for hundreds more songs, and I'll see you soon.